Oh no, TitanX reached its all-time low again! What are we gonna do about it? Is TitanX dead? Let's find out. What's going on, guys? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is Bitcoin Benito, and I truly appreciate you guys for being here with me. So, TitanX is not doing that well. It has reached its all-time low recently. Let's see the last time that it actually did reach its all-time low. I believe it was less than 24 hours ago. 8 hours ago was the last time that it reached its all-time low. So this is looking bad for TitanX. If you look at the chart, it's not looking too great. And this is the past year. See, so it barely is just below its all-time low. Yeah, previously it was like a couple of zeros and 1.7 or 1.6, and now it just recently, like 8 hours ago, was a couple of zeros and 1.4. But is this the end of the world? Maybe not. Maybe. Too long, didn't read. I'm not going to spoil the lead. You should buy TitanX. You should continue to buy TitanX because this is a buying opportunity. However, I would say that you should only buy it about once every third paycheck instead of once every paycheck or once every other paycheck, right? Because you don't know exactly how well TitanX is going to do, but we do have a very high likelihood that is going to do well. I said this 100,000 million times. That is going to do a 100x off of its all-time low, and we just saw it reach its all-time low. Another reason why you should get into TitanX is for the community. But before I get into that, I want to read some comments from my subscribers. Really appreciate you guys. And I would not be here without you. The first comment that we have is from Charles Rocks that says, that repent or perish sign though, LOL. Yeah, this is with the video that I did where I interviewed people in LA. Asking them regular crypto questions, maybe questions related to relationships. Had some very funny answers, very good interactions, talking to random people. I actually have 2 videos about that. It talks about, interviewing people in Hollywood. One has this guy in the front, and then another one has 2 girls in the front. So go look at them. Go look at my video. They're interesting. Next comment that we have is again about the interviews that I did. Great job with these street interviews. Very informative and entertaining. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Yes, I am going to continue to do street interviews. This one I did in LA because I went to the Rolling Loud concert and it was pretty fun. I might start doing interviews nearby at College Park in University of Maryland. So we'll see how those go. Talking to random people is always interesting. Very unpredictable. Next comment that we have is from 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐩109 that says, wow, Drama King, clickbait. Yes, I do have these clickbait type articles and type thumbnails, I should say. In fact, this thumbnail that you saw is like, oh, the end of TitanX is here, all that stuff. But hey, what's going on, guys? I just want to pause the video for 1 second to tell you about my new course, Crypto Confident, okay? Where I make about 300% every 90 days. Now, is this guaranteed to happen? I'm not necessarily a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but this is very, very likely to happen. And I'm going to show you the exact way to do this step by step. I have 4-5 hours worth of video where I go through the entire process. And you don't even have to watch the whole 5 hours, okay? But I quickly show you how you could make as much money as me. And I also show you how you can avoid scams like Sam Bankman-Fried. Look at the website right here. It's very elegant, very quick, very easy to understand. And I show you step by step how to not lose your money. I show you when to buy and exactly when to sell, okay? And it's very, very easy throughout the entire process. You need to get into this as quickly as possible. It's 2025 now. You have a very limited amount of time to make all this money. So just go to bitcoinbenito.com right now, bitcoinbenito.com right now. Put in your email so you can get as rich as me, okay? Let's get this money. You click on it, right? It worked. And to be honest, the biggest crypto market crash of 2025. That's when crypto crashed like about a month ago. And it was the biggest market crash of 2025 by far. That's a fact. So it's not even clickbait. It's true. Crypto, Bitcoin specifically went down by about 15% in a few weeks. And the other altcoins, the major altcoins like Ethereum and Solana, they went down like 30% in like 2 months. So it was a terrible crash. But we're continuing to buy more into it. We still believe in the crypto ecosystem. Crypto is not going anywhere. Next comment that we have is from John XR that says, TitanX, flame. I'm doing a video about TitanX right now. And then Magnus Imperial says, it's so good. Yes, it's so good. Okay, so why is TitanX good? It has a good ecosystem. Look at the ecosystem. Go to TitanXHub.com. We see that a lot of tokens have been out. Of course, TitanX has been out for almost 2 years, 519 days. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. But look at the volume. Every single day, TitanX has people buying in and getting out of TitanX up to the tune of $100,000. And look at all the tokens that are directly related to TitanX and have come out. So that's 34 tokens or NFTs that are directly related to TitanX and have already come out. And some of them have been out for 438 days, 142 days, 387 days, 396 days, right? And they still have hundreds of thousands of dollars of volume that's happening, or at least I should say tens of thousands of dollars of volume that's happening. And they still have millions and millions of dollars worth of market cap in their actual ecosystem. So it's still working, it's still churning each and every day. These coins are not going to die. Let's wait. Let's invest in it now and wait for it to shoot through the sky. Now, if you're kind of worried about it, it might go lower a little bit. You could wait like maybe an extra paycheck or something to see if it is really going to continue to go down below its all-time low, right? Because we just hit its all-time low, so it might even go lower over the next week or two. So wait over the next week or two, see how it performs. If it seems like it's going to bounce back, which I believe it will, that's what almost always happens when coins hit their all-time low. They almost always bounce back up, and especially since we are in the bull market right now, even though it doesn't feel like it, it's going to bounce back up. So now let's look at some tweets that we have related to TitanX and this ecosystem. First tweet that we have is from Twisted Fate that says TitanX has formed another all-time low. I know it has. Are we far from the next new all-time low? And then someone said something in Japanese, can't read. It's done in minutes. Okay, it's not done in minutes. It's still going up and down. People are saying buy more TitanX, stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, I've bought some coins. Not necessarily TitanX. I didn't buy it this time, but I do own some TitanX. I used to have about, this is not accurate though, the amount of TitanX that I have that it's showing. Let me show you my portfolio. It's not really accurate, this portfolio. It says that I have just $216 worth of TitanX, but that's not true. I have a lot more than that. But I just, this is just my side wallet, my play around wallet. So to compare different cryptocurrencies to see which ones do well and which ones do bad. So TitanX is doing pretty bad, but it's definitely almost guaranteed to only bounce up from here from now because it can only go up from here. Next, we see, from Twisted Fate, it says, we are still struggling to preserve. TitanX is destined for success. We're navigating the green path ahead. TitanX ecosystem committed to growth and progress. As we tread this winding road, the promise of great results shine brightly on the horizon. Okay, this is just a lot of glazing, a lot of hyping. Yes, I believe TitanX is good, but you don't have to be all artistic about it. Our foundation in security and innovation empowers users with confidence and peace of mind, as well as move forward together. Let's embrace the journey and then blah, 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 blah. Yes, TitanX is going to do good, but yeah, we have to see when it's going to hit its all-time low. Don't be stupid. Don't just randomly buy coins. Next comment that we have is from Warrior Soul that says, why is TitanX ecosystem so great? Okay, so this was done on March 27th, a few days ago. The community is good. Developers and builders, like I showed you, there's 34 different coins on TitanX, or 33, I should say, coins on TitanX that have already come out, right? The developers have already come out. The code is really good. And then he says, Warrior Soul says that I'm in a unique position to witness the relentless drive developers and builders have in the ecosystem. I am blessed. The community, although we have gripes and complaints, we stay. The conviction overlooked is a marvel. The code never dies. Greatness is loading. Okay, that's great. TitanX is good. Don't sell your TitanX, but maybe you should slow down buying the TitanX. But continue to buy the TitanX. I'm going to continue to buy the TitanX. In fact, let's hear some comments from TitanX.com. Who's this? Genuine Real Mo? Let's hear some comments that he has.
It's gonna shrink. It's gonna shrink. I'm like, there's so much going on here. Good Lord, Uranus is gonna be legendary. Everyone is gonna know about Uranus when this is done.
But don't get overwhelmed. Like it's super simple. It's super simple. Like you really don't have to do anything. You just hold. You just diamond hand Uranus, and everything else is automatic.
So this is a joke token. It's a meme token that came out, but it's a token related to the TitanX ecosystem. Of course, they name it after the planet Uranus, but of course, there's so many jokes that's coming out when it comes to Uranus. So coins that are very memeable and are joke coins, they tend to do pretty well. They actually tend to do shockingly well. like Pepe, for example, or Doge, for example. Both of those coins were made for no reason. They have no real world value at all. The founders announced that it has no real world value, and yet they're still worth billions upon billions of dollars, right? Next tweet that we have is from Weaponhead that says, I just tracked some whale wallets and sold the TitanX and TitanX top. Some wallets sold a lot of ETH and USDC in their wallets. No one expects fireworks. These wallets will but the dip, and maybe use their TitanX to take a loan out in Aurora Boreas or SR to push the price way higher. Be prepared. Yeah, they're saying that pretty much maybe they sold their TitanX at the top to hold some Ethereum, wait for the TitanX to drop to its all-time low price, and then start buying more TitanX again. Yes, that's the very smart idea. Me, I'm gonna wait a little bit more to see if TitanX drops more, and then I'll, buy some more. Or I'll just continue buying every third paycheck. We'll see. And then we have some negative comments from Sanit that says, what a ridiculous project. Burning 50% and falling below its issue price. Kind of did, yeah. Since my last reminder, holding $1,000 now leaves you with less than $250. Do you still think that 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐩𝐿 is a good person? Damn, don't be mean. Yeah, TitanX is doing bad, but it's going to continue to grow and do well. So maybe be cautious with how much you buy, but continue to buy. The following process reminds me that the risk is well-intentioned, exactly. Now it belongs to the oversold stage, and it needs to wait for the market to pick back up. Yes, the market is going to pick back up, and TitanX is definitely going to reverse this course, okay? See how long it's going to wait to hit its all-time low, and then buy some more. Next comment that we have is from, or next tweet that we have is from the Mo that says, the ETH under $2,000 again. With ETH under $2,000 again. Yeah, that's true. ETH being under $2,000 is so insane. I remember ETH was higher than $2,000 this time last year. So Ethereum is acting so weird. TitanX is running $150,000 worth of volume. I just showed you that in the main pair. If ETH doesn't rise soon, then we need a new wave of excitement of users, plain and simple. Will new protocols like Flare or Torus bring us to the next wave of excitement and adoption? Maybe, but there's 33 other coins that you're going to be competing against when it comes to Flare and Torus. So we're going to see how they do. We don't know. Or will it be a wave of new projects on X28 over the base network? Yes. So X28 was a coin that allowed interoperability between different chains, and it was connected to the TitanX ecosystem. Okay. And then the last tweet that I'm going to show you is from CryptoLine that says, TitanX ecosystem. He lists all the good things about TitanX. All the projects were fair launched. Yes. So you can get into them right now. No one did better than anyone else except for, if you decided to get into it earlier than others. All triple audited. Yes, TitanX was triple audited, so there's no scams. No need to shake out weak hands. That kind of happens whether or not you want it to. Doxed owners, yes. What's his name? Jake Sharp is the owner of TitanX and the creator of TitanX. 15 months of flawless operation. That's true. Even though the operation went all the way up and went all the way down, but it's going to go up again, so don't worry. Many protocols aiding burning TitanX. Yes, about many of those 33 tokens that's related to TitanX are burning TitanX itself, so it's really good. Was hyperinflationary, now it's hyper-deflationary. Yes. So the amount of TitanX that's coming out has reached pretty much its all-time peak, because a lot of burning is happening. Even though new tokens are being issued, the amount that is being burned is faster than the amount that's being issued. Okay. So still under 20,000 holders, and that's just 20,000 wallets, not 20,000 holders. The amount of holders is probably a fifth of that, maybe half of that at the most, 10,000 to 5,000 holders. So yeah, TitanX is a good coin. It's going to continue to grow. And I'm telling you this because I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Let's get this money.